Oh, never mind. You already rolled damage. So you do
Yeah.
for. Are you guys all attacking the same one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So for five, six, seven.
Focus fire. Kill them all.
So you do seven after he did. How many damage was that again? 24?
20
25.
something.
20,
It was 25.
25 plus another seven. So
32.
32. Okay, so as they're flying at you, you guys just keep launching arrows, and one of them just fucking dies.
It takes like 6 arrows.
Hey, my shots were a lot more epic than that. I feel cheated.
So, okay, so all these harpies are flying at you, and Ilar takes with one shot, and this harpy's like 600 fucking feet away from you. So it's like 3 football fields away from you. Or because you're in Canada, it's like 16 hockey rinks away from you. And and he catches this freaking harpy right in the freaking stomach, and it like falters, but it keeps flying up at you, and it's all angry, and all of them are kind of like screaming at it and like kind of like smacking it and shit, because they're like dogs, they sense injury, and then they all kind of like nip at it and stuff, and it kind of bats him away and keeps flying at him. And then he takes another shot, uh, and or actually, and then Varric shoots right after him, and actually, Ilars hits it in the stomach, and amazingly, as it starts to drop down, Varric hits it in the wing, and then they both take another shot, and Ilars freaking flies true yet again and catches it right in the stomach again, and Varric kind of clips it on the leg, and then the third shot you guys fire at the same time, and Varric obviously like aims a little low when it flies underneath it, but again, stupid Ilar hits it right in the stomach yet again.
Stupid Ilar.
And it kind of falls down a little bit, and
What are you doing?
it's not looking good. And then
Oh, you look like you took a shower. Awesome.
Orsix or Varric's last arrow goes flying through the air, and the last one clips it in the leg, and it looks like it's doing good, and it keeps flying at you for a while, and then it just loses enough blood that it eventually starting to drop, and then it just curls its wings up and falls to the ground, and you see it like bounce on the ground and like a bunch of blood splatter in the air, and it rolls to a stop.
Ooh,
And
brutal.
the other ones look at it and scream, and they are clearly fucking pissed, and they start to fly at you even faster, and they come into range, and they're gonna be so I know you guys are like right there, and can we just like move you to the bottom of the bridge so that I can have more
Yeah,
range?
no problem.
Sure.
Yeah.
I was holding my action for when they came into range for
Mhm.
magic.
I'm gonna let all that take place once they get a little closer. I was going
This is gonna be a
to
good episode.
Yeah.
I was gonna roll a little bit of initiative, just so I can see how it works. But they're gonna get one move before all of you, and as kind of like what you guys were doing. So if they move into range during that one, you'll release it. And then if you get to go on your own, you might want to do something different before they get there. But also you can hold your action and do the same thing.
Okay.
It's just because they're gonna do some stuff once, because especially now that you killed one of them, so they have a plan.
Cool. Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm just so awesome, DM.
They've got a plan.
Do you want to reorganize this, or should we reorganize ourselves how we work?
Yeah, kind of give your put you guys however you guys want, but down at the bottom, just so that I can have them have.
We were back here. I think Varric was up more, but that means we need to go down lower. Thule, and I believe Poet as well.
Also,
We were like in a
I'm
line
keep-
below
Ah,
Soma and Varric.
I'm keeping track of which of my arrows are in the water and which aren't for when we roll at the end to see if I get them back.
Okay.
Because I figure the ones that are in the river, I'm just not getting.
Yeah.
That is correct, sir.
I keep forgetting to get my stuff back.
Okay.
I paid good gold for those arrows. They're coming with me. Those arrows might be lucky. I shot a harpy from that far away with perfect precision.
But what if they're bent?
I could fix them up when we're camping.
If you say so.
That's part of the recovery, as if they're broken or not. When
Yeah.
you're, but that's part of the
Yeah,
mechanic.
you roll to see if they the arrowhead got shattered and it's unusable or something.
Yeah, you're able to recover half of what you
So I
fired. The other
have-
half is assumed destroyed or lost.
Yeah, so I fired 4 arrows. I've technically fired 6, but 4 are recoverable. So if I get a 20, it'll be 2 of these arrows were snapped in half when it hit the ground, so you just can't get them. But the other 2 are just a little bloody, so you just yank them out and take them.
So when you
Yeah.
see this harpy with dots on it, I'm going to describe it to you, but it's for me so I know the difference between
Oh god.
I must
Also,
be a
what's
boss
fun
harpy.
is if you get mending, you just never have to worry about that ever again.
Okay.
Also,
So, you guys see the harpies coming into range. They are so they're actually an additional 40 feet away from where they are now. We're gonna roll initiative when they're 120 feet away. So I'm aware that they're that far away. So when I move them, I will take that into account.
So you said I might get another action as they approach to shoot one more time. How are we doing that?
Yes. So they're coming into range. So we're all gonna roll initiative right now. So let me delete our current. Hold on, don't roll yet. Don't roll yet. All right, everyone, roll initiative.
So I was actually thinking about doing something a little cheeky with my
oh god damn it.
crap. Forgot to do it again.
I was nice the first time. This time you just have to re-roll if you don't click on it correctly.
Yeah, I re-rolled. I
Okay.
re-rolled for you.
Oh, you got the same
That's
number.
no problem.
I just got a shit roll.
Yeah, no. If you hear me curse like that, it's I know what I did wrong, and I'm just gonna.
Oh, no,
re-roll
I was
quick
just,
for you.
For everyone else, I was just letting you guys know because you guys hadn't rolled a lot of initiative.
Yeah.
I was nice the first time. Now, if you don't click on your token, that's on you, and you just have to re-roll.
Now he's
Yeah,
mad.
no problem. I got you. I got you.
It's not that I'm mad. It's just I'm sick of you
Murder.
guys killing all my goddamn monsters.
Also, it's a lot of upkeep.
Hey, okay. You know what? It's been 90% poet. You don't put that on me.
No, you don't understand. All right, we've been playing this game for a very long time, and I have yet to really even almost kill anyone.
Oh,
Well, I
I'm
heard
sorry.
I
It
already
will
died.
come soon.
I wasn't
This-
even there for it.
Honestly, this is the first campaign where I've actually felt not pathetically weak. So
No, well, I'm happy
I'm
that you
sorry,
don't feel
me having to
pathetically weak.
pull
I got messed
me
up a
having to
couple
pull my
times. Well,
organs back into my body says that
Listen,
I'm not
say-
dead.
I made a bunch of level freaking 2s fight 15 goddamn kobolds, and literally they did nothing. Freaking
Oh my
Kipper just
God.
walked in there, fucking did his
Oh, that
stupid
was
thing.
awesome.
Half of them died, and then they just kind of picked off the rest of them real quick.
that's
so
what it's gonna
stupid.
be like when I get Fireball.
It made me so angry. And
Wet
then
shit out.
I fucking made level 3s fight an entire room of gnolls, and I still
Oh my
couldn't kill
God.
them.
I got hurt in that one.
Yeah.
I did get hurt in that one.
Yeah, you guys took some.
Don't I get some sympathy because of what happened to me the last time we had combat?
No.
Yeah, I mean, you almost killed Alar.
I need you to understand that
Twice.
I enjoyed that thoroughly. All right,
And then
Varric.
the fight with
See-
the wizard guy was pretty bad too.
Yeah, you guys
got
got
pretty
pretty hurt.
crippled
With,
in the beginning.
yeah,
Personally, just saying.
From what I understand, you guys fucking deserve that, though.
yeah,
Very
they
being a
definitely
dick.
definitely deserve that. Okay, so I want you guys to understand that they are actually 120 feet away from you right now. So they're not right here. They're 120.
Okay.
So they're 40 feet farther away than they are right now. So whatever your measurements are, add 40 to it.
I don't even see him.
They're up in the top
Okay.
left corner.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. My turn order was up covering it.
All right.
Hold on. I just need to see if they're within range of poet.
I mean, I'm just gonna hold my. I mean, I'm a melee dude, so I'm just gonna basically just hold my action until they get within smacking distance.
All right. Right now it's Varric's turn. Go, Varric.
They're within range of me, I think. What's
Yeah, you're gonna
5
add 40
plus
feet,
40?
so they're 120 away.
Yeah, that's exactly magic missile.
Yeah.
And it's for the special one too, I think. All right. So may I?
Cast magic missile at it.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. This is your magic missiles go off because you held your action on the last one. So go ahead and launch your magic missiles at my beautiful, beautiful harpies.
If she crits, I'm just gonna start laughing my ass off, just so you know.
And you cast it at what level?
1.
Okay. So
And then
you
D20 for wild magic.
do 9 damage to my beautiful harpy queen.
She's a queen?
Okay, so you launch your magic missiles at her, and she tries to dodge, like she does that little tuck her wings thing and tries to duck underneath them, but they actually go past her and come back, and strike her in the back as she's falling, and she like opens her wings and like looks up at you, and like
Whoa.
you can see her, like mark you, like she sees you.
Fuck.
You feel the
Oh, it's
gaze.
on now, Harpy.
Like she pauses for a second and like stares at you.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
Okay.
Should not have killed that. Ooh.
So Varric, it's your turn. Varric? Oh, Varric.
Eric.
Varric? Did we lose
Varric?
Varric?
Varric, you there?
He's on mute.
No, you didn't lose me. I was just muted. Yep. Sorry.
Been there.
Ah.
No worries. Okay, so it's your turn. And I don't know if you heard
Yes.
me say that they're actually 120 feet away from you. I just
Yep.
don't have that much range. So
Yeah, my longbow will shoot that far. So I'll shoot the same one that just got magic missiled
okay.
because I seen that it got damaged. So I'm like, haha, more damage.
Yeah.
Focus
take
fire.
away from me, please, God.
So you fire at her, and as the arrow's coming, she just kind of wings out of the way, and it flies underneath her wing.
Guys, I'm
Nasty.
gonna need
Okay,
a shield.
it's my turn.
And it is. Hold on.
So 5, yeah.
This harpy. What harpy? Does it actually say harpy queen for her?
Oh, she's a queen. Oh,
It does not say that. So that one there. And that one
We
there.
won't let anything happen to you, poet.
It's going to happen.
No, it's not.
What?
We got the shield line.
You're within 5 feet of me.
Our skills are like based around keeping our friendlies safe.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
If only those skills had been used last encounter.
I tried.
Sorry, you were standing too far away.
Yeah,
My
you,
stomach-
you gotta be.
Sometimes
You
when,
got.
sometimes when I'm sitting there at night, my stomach still hurts.
Okay.
The
So this
Safest position is actually directly behind us.
So this one comes flying towards you guys, and it gets to right where it is on the actual map. And then it dashes and goes
Bring it.
to here.
Like polishing my spear.
You ain't got nothing on me. You ain't got nothing on me.
This one goes to here. And it is Orsik's turn.
Go Orsic.
And they're like flying at you guys as fast as they can.
Alright, so I was saying, 30 feet is the range for my hand crossbow. So what is it at disadvantage or whatever?
Like 120.
120. So you could
Okay, so I
fire at
definitely don't.
any of them,
And
but
so-
at disadvantage.
And I'm invisible, so it would just be normal, right?
Correct.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and fire at this one.
No sneak damage, sadly. Because it's a normal roll.
Yeah.
Huh?
It'll be
But
normal.
no
No
sneak
sneak
damage.
damage.
Huh?
You won't get
Because
sneak,
you don't have
sneak
advantage.
damage because you don't
and
have
no one's
advantage
next
on
to
it.
it. It won't get sneak
Yeah.
damage.
You only get sneak damage when you have advantage on the roll.
Or an
Oh,
ally is
guys.
adjacent.
I got it.
Correct.
Guys, I have an idea
What?
for the Harpy Queen. Who has the strongest attack power of the group?
What do you mean?
If I get lucky, I probably can drop the most damage if I get a crit because of my smites. But if I don't crit, then I'm like kind of on the lower end.
I already
Okay.
used
I can
mine.
I can potentially hit 3 times in one go. But it's kind of like
We're all like fucking wild balls. Like,
Yeah.
If the stars align,
So Orsic,
yeah, like
If I
You-
get
like
a guided bolt,
hold on,
then
guys.
I think
whoever
Orsic
attacks
does the
next-
most.
So Orsic, you fire your crossbow
If I-
at it, and
Yes.
it clips it in the wing, and you do 6 damage to which one?
The one over the water.
This one? Okay.
I think Orsic does the most consistent damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Most
just
consistent.
saying.
And are you gonna do anything
I
else?
have guiding bolt, so
No, I'll hold my position.
Okay. All right.
Guiding Bolt would be great with Orsic because that would grant him the sneak attack.
it would grant him advantage on anybody who attacked that creature before my next turn.
Yeah, and then he would get sneak attack because of the advantage.
So
That's
I'm
a sneak
thinking
attack.
if I can hit the Harpy Queen with that, we can blitz her and take her out.
Yeah.
Uh,
Someone just get her attention away from me, please.
add to. Okay. And
she's still got to get close. We're good right now.
Oh, I hear music.
hold on.
Here we go.
The fuck?
Yeah, music.
For a second, I thought I was hallucinating.
For our battle. There you go. Okay. So are you gonna do anything else, Orsic? I'm sorry, I was not paying attention.
No, I'm holding position.
Okay. So it is this harpy. She is going to. Fly to here. And then that is her turn. Alright, Ilar, it's your turn.
Okay, well the Harpy Queen's too far away for me to do anything to her. So I would like to cast on this Harpy right here, Sacred Flame. That's one of my cantrips.
Okay. So it makes a DC 13, or does it? And it takes half, or is it
None.
none? Okay.
If it saves, no damage.
And it's
It's a cantrip.
dexterity. So it kind of like, what does it look like when you cast Sacred Flame again? It's like a bolt that shoots out from your body.
From the sky, it comes down and actually
Shoots it out of his eyeball.
Well, I mean, I know what the spell says, but he gets the flavor text his own
Oh.
spells. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Essentially, it's almost like some of my other ones. I have to be grabbing my holy object to cast it, and then I point at the target, and then the area around them kind of combusts with sacred fire.
So
That's cool.
you do that, and like the area starts to glow for a second, and the harpy just It's traveling really fast. So like as soon as it it feels that, it just drops down a couple feet, and you see an explosion above its head.
Ooh.
Damn it! I tried.
It's like a depth charge.
That is, I like the way you described that. That's a cool way of doing it. Okay,
I
so
like to be creative.
I can tell. Do anything else you want to do?
Let me double check. I'm trying to set up for something, but I want to make sure I can actually do it. Can I roll a check to see if I think the Harpy Queen will get to us before our next round?
Well, you can tell from the other harpies that that's about how far they can fly. So she'll probably get into the same general region as them.
Okay, then for safety, since my Shield of Faith on Varric is still going strong for like another 4 minutes, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith again, but this time it's gonna be on Poet just in case.
Okay.
You can only have one of those going.
Yeah, because it's a concentration spell, so you can't do it on multiple people.
Ah, shit.
Varric, do you think you can handle it, buddy?
Oh yeah, I'm not worried.
Okay, then I'm gonna chop it and put it on Poet just to be safe because she's squishier.
Okay.
Thank you. What does that do?
I can tell Poet still hasn't put her AC to 11 yet.
I
Uh,
what?
Remember I gave you a necklace
I
at
have- It's 11. Is
Oh,
it-
Oh.
you have to change. You have to change it
Oh.
in the, like when you click on the cog and it says display name. You have to change it there
Yeah.
Yes, I forgot about that.
because you have to understand when I look for AC, I'm just going to look down at the bottom of the screen.
My studded leather armor gives me a +1 to that, right?
I don't know. That's up to you to find out. Everyone else can help you, but right now.
What'd you ask? Studded leather? Studded leather is 12 plus your dexterity to a maximum of 2. So 14. If you have a high enough dex.
I just wanted to make sure that my stat was correct.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right, Ilar. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, it is. Now that Poet's protected, we're good.
Okay.
So, do I put a +2 to my AC, or do you just like take that into account?
What do you mean? Down at the bottom?
Yeah.
With the Shield of Faith going, like the buff, do you want her to change it when like a buff is
Yeah.
gonna temporarily change
You'll
it?
just tell me if I'll try to remember, but it would be if you want to change it, you can, but then you'll have to remember to change it back. So just leave it
Yeah,
at
I will.
11, and just remind me that that's your AC. Actually, hold on, I can
Okay.
do
Let's
this.
try to keep them honest. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm definitely gonna forget to change it back.
I put it on in your little characters, one of those circles.
Studded leather actually has no cap on Dex mod, so it's 12 just plus his full Dex mod. He's got.
If you drug it onto your
Are
character
you
sheet, it should be right. Okay.
Oh.
All right. So the Harpy Queen flies to about right here,
Oh.
and you see her stop, and she starts like kind of screaming in like this garbled language, and pointing at the other harpies and pointing at Poet.
Wait, what language is she speaking?
She speaks. Okay, so you can actually hear her. She speaks Common, and so she's saying, "Kill the small one."
What? Kill the small one.
Yeah.
And that is her turn, and so now it is your turn, Poetry.
All right. Let's see. Okay. So I'm going to cast.
And before you do this, I just want to like kind of set the stage so you can see the difference in these harpies. So the three kind of at the front looks very, very similar to the harpies that were underneath the bridge. I mean, they're like kind of like pale, like their skin looks like it's kind of like wasted and kind of slimy looking, and it's like a pale gray color. But when you see the one in the middle, it's about 2 feet larger than the other ones. So it's about like if it was standing on the ground, it's about 7 feet tall, almost 6.5, just below becoming a large creature. And its wingspan is about 3 feet longer than the other ones. And while the other ones have like these black kind of feathered wings, this one has like white and gray kind of dappled wings. And the other ones look like kind of like a hideous looking female's face with like long, like slimy looking hair. This one has like a crown of feathers around her head, and they're in the same colors as her wings. And unlike the rest of them that are kind of ugly, she's almost beautiful. Like, she's clearly a monster, but she's very attractive for a monster. And the other ones have kind of like sharp teeth. She has like a mouthful of like razor sharp teeth. And
Good thing we don't have to guard.
her lower half, the other ones just kind of have like a black feathers on their lower half that go down to like kind of bird-like taloned legs. Hers are like ornately like that black and white feather pattern, and her claws are a good like 6 inches long. And all of them
So
are
she can do
carrying.
some real damage to little ass poet.
All of them are
I
carrying.
want her.
All of them are carrying clubs.
I want her skin. Okay.
Oh,
So
Cool.
I'm going to cast Magic Missile at first level.
I'm concerned that you want her skin.
I can sell that.
Yeah.
too.
Did we hear that?
You cast it at who?
At the queen.
Okay.
And I'm
So you point at the queen, and 3 more bolts of energy shoot out of your fingers, and again she dodges all of them, but they come back around from behind
Oh, sweet. Thanks.
and hits her in the back,
Alright.
and she takes an additional 12 damage.
and I kind of like. Do I have time to try and intimidate her?
Try to what?
What?
Like try and scare
I'd
her?
say not based on how she's
I
coming at us.
thought you
poet.
said date her.
That's
No.
That's what I
Yeah,
thought too.
Totally
I was
what
like,
I heard.
"Whoa."
I was like,
No.
no,
she's
you
gonna
can't-
seduce the harpy.
you can't date the harpy queen.
She does have pretty high charisma, guys.
Yeah,
You
she's
can try.
fighting. Okay.
Let's try the
The-
Jeff Goldblum.
Their
method.
intelligence is at the point where chances of intimidating them is pretty low.
All right. I'm just gonna like tell her your teeth will be a nice addition to my collection.
And she just smiles at you.
Okay.
Why must you antagonize the birdie poet?
Because I want its teeth.
I was gonna say
Being those teeth, are you gonna try to give them?
you got to assert dominance and like crush one of their heads.
Yeah. Teeth are very useful. Someday someone's gonna fuck with you and I'm just gonna dump a bag of teeth on the
So
table.
as a reaction, when Poet says that, you see the Harpy King kind of close her eyes and bow her head for a second, and you see like a shimmer around her and all 3 of her
Now you
Our
said
partners.
It. She's
Uh-oh.
they're buff.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's that mean?
Oh yeah, I deserved it for being cocky, huh? Huh?
Eh!
So,
I didn't call her dumb. I just want her teeth. I went,
I didn't call him dumb either.
no
you said-
called
Someone's
I
like,
called him a
"Look, now,
coward.
called him a chicken.
I called him a chicken and becocked at him.
Yes.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Someone's acting like nothing he sees is going on, and like grits his like teeth and like grabs the spear even harder. Like he's been thinking about this for a while, like since the fight in that throne room with the wraith thing. He's just been like mulling over fucking wizards, and he gets ready to just spear the first thing that gets within reach.
Okay. So,
So I'm
are
gonna
you-
hold my action.
You're gonna
as-
hold your action until someone comes in within range.